Ever get tripped up by apostrophes? You see something like the dog's toy and think, wait, should it be dogs? It's a common headache, but trust me, it's way simpler than it looks. Today, we're going to crack the code on possessive nouns and turn you into an apostrophe pro. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll be using them with total confidence. Let's start with the absolute basics. A possessive noun shows ownership. It tells you that something belongs to someone or something else. The key to showing this ownership is that little punctuation mark, the apostrophe. Rule number 1 is the easiest. For a singular noun, that's just one person, place, or thing. You simply add an apostrophe and then an S. For example, if we're talking about a book that belongs to Sarah, it becomes Sarah's book. Or the tail of one cat, the cat's tail. Simple, right? You just tack on S. This works even if the singular noun already ends in S. So, if your boss's name is James, his office is James's office. While some style guides might let you get away with just an apostrophe, adding this is the clearest and most common way. Now what about plural nouns? This is where people sometimes get a little tangled, but the rule is just as straightforward. If the plural noun already ends in S, which most of them do, you just add an apostrophe after the S. No extras needed. For instance, if we're talking about the toys belonging to several dogs, it's the dog's toys. The apostrophe goes after the S. If a school is for many girls, it's a girls' school. You hear the difference. The dog's toy, one dog, versus the dog's toys, many dogs. But what if the plural noun doesn't end in S? Think of words like children, men, or people. These are called irregular plurals. For these, you treat them just like singular nouns. You add an apostrophe and then an S. So the toys belonging to the children would be the children's toys. The meeting for the men is the men's meeting. See? You just follow the same pattern as the singular rule. It's all about whether the word you're starting with ends in S or not. Let's do a quick recap and a little practice. The car belongs to my friend. Friend is singular, so it's my friend's car. The house belongs to the Smiths family. Smiths is a plural family name ending in S, so it's the Smiths' house. The laughter belongs to the women. Women is an irregular plural, so it's the women's laughter. You're getting the hang of it. One common mix-up is with its versus its. This is a big one, so listen closely. It's with an apostrophe is a contraction for it is, or it has. For example, it's a beautiful day. The possessive form, showing something belongs to it, has no apostrophe at all. It's just its. For example, the dog wagged its tail. Remember, if you can replace it with it is, use the apostrophe. If not, don't. And that's really all there is to it. Singular nouns get an apostrophe S. Plural nouns ending in S just get an apostrophe. And irregular plural nouns get an apostrophe S. Mastering this will make your writing so much clearer and more professional. No more confusion, just clarity. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this guide helped unlock the power of possessive nouns for you. If you found this useful, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more tips to improve your English. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. See you next time.